Blessed love and blessings way up, my fire fam. Zhilei, the Big Bang Zhang. He put a beating on Joyce. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. He put a beating on Joyce, and we're gonna talk about it. Best double jab straight down the pipe. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified when all new content is being uploaded on the channel of Real Life Boxing. Now let's get into the video. Shout out to the OG Richard Dwyer. That's Richard Dwyer Boxing. I mean, just Richard Dwyer. He talks about a lot of different things, but he called this fight on the money. Now, he refers to gambling a lot. He does his videos for bettors and the odds and all that stuff. I don't bet, but if you are a betting man, you should subscribe to Richard Dwyer. Shout out to the OG because he called it right down the pipe. He spoke about how Joyce did not take his head off of the center line. He also spoke about how Joyce was coming in this fight 20 pounds lighter than his last fight. And we all know that when you're heavier and when you have more mass, a lot of the times you can absorb the punches better. You can take a shot, you know what I'm saying, a little bit better than, you know, when you're lighter. So that even surprised me that Joyce came in this fight 20 pounds heavy, 20 pounds lighter. I assumed that he would attempt to be the faster man and, you know, try to box and, you know, try to develop some speed. But another thing that we all know is that Joyce is slow as molasses. I mean, slow as molasses. You know what I mean? Like, and the weight loss, it didn't help him get any faster. It didn't improve his slowness. You know what I'm saying? Still slow. Zhilei Zhang being 20 pounds heavier than Joyce, big man. I mean, 270 something pounds. But Zhilei, the Big Bang Zhang, he came in shape this time. You know what I'm saying? He came in shape this time. And now I was gonna do a fight prediction on this video, but the reason why I did not do a fight prediction is because I was completely baffled about this fight. My original fight prediction was gonna be Joyce by a late round stoppage because I just did not trust the gas tank of the Big Bang Zhilei Zhang, and I trusted Joyce's titanium jaw and his extra dense bone mass. I trusted that better than I trusted the gas tank of Zhilei Zhang. But then when Joyce came in 20 pounds lighter, you know, that threw a bone. I mean, that threw a bone in the plan, and I was like, damn, Joyce coming in this fight 20 pounds lighter. It really made me think that I don't know. I don't know how good he's gonna do now. How able he's gonna be able to take that punch of the Big Bang because he's coming in 20 pounds lighter. So I was up in the air, so I didn't get a chance to do a fight prediction because I didn't know, you know, where to go with the prediction. I thought that Zhilei Zhang, you know, could have maybe got to Joyce. You know what I mean? If Joyce slipped down and came in 20 pounds, just like, wow, like, you know, so I just didn't know where to go with my fight prediction. I was asked, who should I go with by my betting friend, Dennis the Menace. Shout out to Dennis the Menace before we left the gym. And I told him, Dennis, man, if I was a betting man, I'm going to go with Joyce by late round stoppage, but I would put a bag on Zhilei Zhang because the odds were great, and I would put a bag on Zhilei Zhang. I also told Dennis to go listen to Dwyer. He listened to Dwyer. He put a bag on Zhilei Zhang for a 7th round KO, and Zhilei Zhang gets the KO in the 6th round. He won a bag. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dennis the Menace. But the fight, my goodness. I mean, Joyce, he could not, Zhilei Zhang couldn't miss Joyce with the straight left hand. Now, the trainer, you know, everybody's up in arms about the trainer. It's Ishmael Myers. I think that's his name. If that's not his name, excuse me, it's something like that. But, you know, he's a star trainer. Everyone's like, what is he doing? He told Joyce, when you get hit with the left hand, stay there. Stay there and get your shots off. Now, I know how that might sound to the typical boxing fan, but being a trainer, I know what he meant by telling Joe Joyce to stay there. Joe Joyce was doing the better work on the inside, and he didn't want Joe Joyce standing at the end of Zhilei Zhang's big left hand, because that's pretty much when Joe Joyce was getting cracked with the left hand, is when he was just trying to box and stay out at distance, because he came in the fight trying to box. And then when he felt the power of Zhilei Zhang in the first round, because he was getting rocked with the left hand from the first round, let's don't get it twisted. When he felt the power, that's when he came into the pocket, and he just, you know what I mean, started doing his body work and doing his combinations. And that's where he was best at in this fight. Styles make fights, you guys got to remember that. And that's where he was better at, being closer to Zhang and on the inside. So that's why the trainer told him, when you get hit with the left hand, you know, stay there. I know that it sounds crazy, but that's pretty much you know, where he was coming from with that. Either way, it didn't make a difference, because the doctor didn't like the eye. The doctor didn't like the eye the first time that he checked on the eye, and I was sitting there watching the fight, and I text Dennis and I say, yo, they're gonna stop this fight. They let it go on for, I think, a round or two more before the doctor stepped in and checked it again. And when the doctor was checking it again, I was saying to myself, they're gonna stop this fight. And, you know, so said, so done. The Big Bang, Zhilei Zhang, puts a beating on Joe Joyce, and the Big Bang in shape. He's a problem. He's a problem for all the other heavyweights. Let's talk about the top three heavyweights. Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, Alexander Usyk, Joshua, and Wilder. We'll say the top four as we've known. I think that he's a problem for. I think that he's a problem for all three of the big men. I think Usyk probably has his best chance because of the foot speed and because of the movement, southpaw versus southpaw. But you know, I'm just saying. Now, I'm not saying that Zhilei Zhang beats AJ, Fury, and Wilder. I'm just saying, you know, hey, put some respect on the Big Bang's name. And for the guy who commented on my short, said that Joe Joyce took a dive and Big Bang isn't that good, he's 50. No, you really meant to say that Joe Joyce isn't that good, he's 50-50. Let's not take away from the Big Bang Zhilei Zhang. Shout out to the Big Bang Zhilei Zhang for getting the job done. You guys tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. Until the next video, peace and one love. Keep fighting your fight and protect yourself at all times. It's Coach Fighters Real Life Boxing.